Over 50 tornadoes have touched down in Mississippi since April 13th. Both Mississippi and Alabama are currently leading the nation, having the most tornadoes so far this year. Our Cash Matlock, he spoke with a few weather experts and has more on how you can stay prepared for severe weather. Cash.
That's right, Scott. Well, recent data is showing that not everyone is prepared for severe weather. New numbers show that millennials and Generation Z are getting their severe weather information from non-traditional sources.
Alex Forbes is a sophomore meteorology major at Mississippi State University. After a recent storm blew through the Golden Triangle area, including Oktibbeha, he took to social media to find out how students were getting their weather information.
There is a new generation in college now where Generation Z, millennials have kind of moved on, so there's new responses to the same types of warnings that get issued by the National Weather Service.
He says the results to his survey were surprising.
The alert that required action were the tornado sirens going off. The sirens, I guess, scared people, and that's what got them to go to their safe place rather than a tornado warning popping up on their phone.
WCBI's chief meteorologist Keith Gibson says relying solely on tornado sirens can be dangerous.
You may or may not hear them. They may or may not work. Some communities sound them for tornadoes, some just for wind, some for wind and tornadoes. It's nice that people heard them, but you need some context behind those sirens. You need to know why those are sounding. If you don't know why they're sounding, then really the sound is no good for you.
Gibson says other sources of information like local television and weather radios are vital.
Always have multiple ways of getting warning information. Don't rely on one source. One or two sources could fail you, and that could put your life in jeopardy.
And according to Forbes, this is something the next generation needs to work on.
Very few college students have weather radios. So meteorologists always say, go get your weather radio, have it programmed for the right location. I can't stress that enough for college students, especially moving forward once they leave college, because it is the #1 source for weather information straight from the National Weather Service.
Well, weather experts say it's also important for everyone to have a plan of action and a designated safe place when it comes to severe weather.